Today, I wanted to address some comments that I had seen in a lot of my videos regarding Latino and Mexican voters in the United States, and how despite everything that's going on with immigration, they still are leaning towards voting Republican, supporting Trump, and supporting the MAGA movement. And because of that, I wanted to go ahead and make this video. And with you guys' help, I wanted for you guys to please share this video with anybody that you know. Any Latino or Mexican that you know, might be a family member, might be a friend, that are inclined to vote in Republican and are Trump and MAGA supporters. I would like for your help to please share this video as I dive into some history regarding immigration in the United States. Today, I want to talk about the Mexican repatriation that occurred between 1920 and in the 1930s. The Mexican repatriation or deportation, it was when between 300,000 and 2 million Mexican immigrants, Mexicans born in the United States, naturalized Mexicans, were deported back to Mexico. Out of the 2 million, 46% were actually United States citizens born in the United States. And that did not stop the government from deporting them. And like today, the reasoning behind that was the same thing that Trump is saying right now, which is because the immigrants are taking away American jobs. It was the same rhetoric that they had before, back in the 1920s and 30s, that they're promoting now. You know what they say, history repeats itself, and more so if we allow it to. And like before, now we're seeing it again. They're implementing the same tactics. Back then, Border Patrol got involved in deporting Mexicans and Mexican Americans. More so along the border. They would specifically go after people that were mestizos or that were dark colored. They would actually target them and deport them. And out of those that were deported, a high number were children. Sounds familiar? What are we seeing now? We're seeing deportations, and we're seeing how they separate them from their children the way they used to 100 years ago. So weirdly enough, 100 years later, we're going through the same exact thing, and they are using the exact same excuse. That is because they're taking their jobs, or there are people that are dangerous, or that are murderers, and the list goes on and on and on. Another thing to point out is that immigrants, even illegal immigrants, contribute to up to 35 or around 3.5 or along probably more, $20 billion in taxes, and they don't get any benefits back, right? Because they're illegal, so they can't get the Social Security benefit, but they're still contributing to the U.S. economy. Now, I'm not saying that that's correct. Of course, we have to go ahead and enforce, rational, or something that actually, will benefit everybody as far as immigration goes. Everybody has to go through the normal process. I understand that. But if for any reason somebody is here illegally, they can't just deport them without due process. It is in the Constitution that they have to provide them due process, not the way the Trump administration is doing it now. So again, keep in mind, that everything that we're seeing now is something that we've seen before. Why did I want to share this message? Because of what I was mentioning. The Mexican Repatriation Act, they didn't discriminate if it was illegal or legal immigrants or U.S. born Mexican citizens. They still deported them. So why is this important? And why did I want you guys to share this message to any Latino or Mexican friends that you might know that are Trump supporters or Republicans? Because of that very same reason. Unless you're a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, this current administration and many mayors and governors around the United States don't care about the working class. They don't care about us. If they did, things would be different. They only care about themselves and their friends and their cronies. Anybody that is a millionaire or anybody that is, up there in the ladder as far as having political power. If you're a normal working class person and you're not a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, it's all about the money and the power. We're just another number to them. And that's just the truth. And that's why I've been trying to spread this message in my videos, and I'm going to keep on doing it. Because keep in mind that it is 320 some million people in the United States, and out of all that population, only 75 or 77 million voted in favor of Trump. So that's a whopping, I I can't do math right now on the top of my head, but I know that it is over, they're like 200 and something million people versus the only 75, 77 million that voted in favor of Trump. So there's more of us, is what I'm trying to say. And we know it. It's more of us. It's more people that actually want for the government and the politicians to do what's right. There's more of us that actually care for the greater good, and we care about our neighbors, and we have hearts, and we actually don't agree with what's going on right now. I know that there's more of us that feel this way. I know that there's more of us that actually care about what's going on. I know there's more of us that don't see things linearly the way MAGA does. There's more of us that actually have more humanity. And that's why I am going to keep on sharing this message. It is important for us to understand that things that are happening now are things that happened before. Things that they keep on bringing back. And the Mexican repatriation during the 1920s and 30s wasn't the only instance that did happen. Project Wetback in the 1950s or 60s, which is something that's such a horrible slur for Mexicans. That's, being, just the name itself is racist. It was the exact same thing they did. They tried to deport Mexican immigrants or naturalized Mexicans or U.S. citizens that were Mexicans because of the same rhetoric that they were taking away jobs. And there's, of course, more information on it. Feel free to look into it. But all I'm trying to say is that these things have happened in the past, and we have to make sure that we don't give up. We have to make sure that we share this information to our Hispanic, Latino, Mexican friends, relatives that we might know, and show them the proof. Not just, try to, have them, understand that at this juncture, it's not something beneficial for us, the working class, to keep voting Republican and supporting Trump, a billionaire. He's the only billionaire president that we have ever had that had all the oligarchs in his inauguration pretty much telling us what he wants, that he doesn't give a shit about the working class. So he already told us that. He already showed us that. So we can't give up on our brothers and sisters that they have a skewed view right now. All the MAGA supporters, the way they got to that point of becoming MAGA, we can undo that. If Trump was able to manipulate them to becoming MAGA and supporting him, we can turn it around. Because we have morals, that's why. We have morals, we have honor, and we care about our country, and we care about our neighbors, and we care about the people, and we have hearts. We're not heartless people like Trump. So that's why I know that we can turn this around. We just can't give up. And I know that a lot of the times it looks like, it's pointless. It's pointless, this, brother of mine, this cousin of mine, this friend of mine, no matter what I say, they're still not going to change. No, we can't think like that. That's not the way we're going to win. The way we win is if we keep on pushing forward no matter what the obstacles are. And the same way that I'm spreading the message, you can do it too. You can help me. You can post a video. You can talk to a neighbor. You can talk to a friend. We all can. Remember that this is bigger than us. This is not only about us. This is about our kids. This is about our children. This is about our future generations. This is about, if we don't do something about it now, it's going to be too late and they're not going to even have a fighting chance. There's so many things that we need to address. This Trump administration is destroying a lot of things that we had done over the years. And yes, politicians are corrupt. Democrats and Republicans are corrupt. I mean, it's really not left or right situation here. It's about what's right. That's really what it is. It's about what's right. What's right for the people. What's right for the greater good. That's what this is about. And I need your help to help me spread this message. I really do. And one thing I can promise you is this. I'm going to continue doing this. And I'm not going to stop. Because I know that we have it in our hearts. We can get this done. And I know it. We've done it before. We've thrived before. The 1950s and 60s, we were thriving. But we can't stop. We need to be relentless. Constantly, we can't stop. And I promise you that if we continue and we push, they will break. They will crack. It's just a matter of time. Remember that everything that goes up must come down. The way Trump went up, he's going to come crashing down. But it's up to us to make it happen. And I believe in every single one of you. And I know that we all can do it together. Please comment below. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for all your support. For everybody that has already hit the like and subscribe button, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for listening in today's video. And I'll be back again. Everybody take care. And thanks again for watching the Live Unity and Freedom channel. I'm your host, Max. Stay safe, everyone. Peace.